Hi.
Hi, thanks for coming out today. This is my hometown. Currently live in North Miami. But anyways, I've never lived in a time like today where things are so polarized. So how do you propose, or what's your plan for creating spaces where it's not just Republican, Democrat, but young, old, black, brown, white? Where do you, see spaces, or do you even feel that, well, I think you do, but feel that we can have the opportunity to have those spaces in this country during this time?
Love your question. Gets at the heart of the fact that this country is as polarized as it has ever been. And it's being divided further every day by a president who operates on fear. And I don't know that this is something that can be debated, given his very words. Attempting to ban all Muslims from this country under the premise that they're somehow violent or dangerous to us. And you really have to look pretty far back in the history of Western democracies, maybe 80, 85 years ago, to find another country that said that one people of one religion are somehow inherently defective or wrong or don't belong or should be treated differently. To describe Mexican immigrants as rapists and criminals, to warn about asylum seekers who are leaving the deadliest countries on the face of the planet today. It's the only thing that would cause you to send your baby on a 2,000-mile journey if there were nothing that you could do to protect her life in the community in which you lived, in the country that you called home. But by trying to make us afraid, he keeps us apart. He makes this country angry. And the answer to that cannot be more of the same. We cannot pit ourselves against each other. So my message to you is, if you are a Republican, you are in the right place. If you're a Democrat, I'm glad you're here as well. Independents, you're always welcome. We love seeing you. My mom is a lifelong Republican. And so we very often see things a little bit differently, don't come to the same conclusion. I will, as a side note, tell you she voted for me, though, in the last election, so we can come to some common ground. But yeah, we got to listen to each other. And when I was talking about Texas, I was talking about not writing people off based on who they voted for last time. You say, no me importa, I do not care. We don't write you off based on your geography. We're going to go everywhere, listen to everyone, bring everybody in. It's the only way that you'll confront these challenges. And this forum, I think, is also the answer to your question. As a city councilman, we held a town hall meeting every single week. As a member of Congress, every single month. All comers welcome, no holds barred. We never asked your party affiliation. And the criticism I received at some of those, the tough questions, they made me such a better representative than I would have otherwise been. And so as president, I'm committing that every single one of my cabinet secretaries will hold a town hall meeting every single month, not for show, but for real, listening to their fellow Americans and being held accountable by those whom they serve in these positions of power and public trust. So as you see us campaign, you will see us bringing people in without regard to our differences, which should never define us or keep us from doing the great work ahead. Thank you for being here and for asking such an important question.